ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸುದ್ದಿ ಸಂಚಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತ. ಇಂದಿನ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಸುದ್ದಿಗಳು.
Bangalore, Orkla India Limited, MTR Eastern brands, has opened its IPO from October 29 to 31st, 2025. The shares will list on 6th November 2025. The company raised 500 crore rupees from leading global investors in its anchor round. On day 1, the NII and employee categories were fully subscribed, showing strong investor interest. Orkla India, formerly MTR Foods, is a top Indian food company with strong presence in South India and exports to 45 countries. Eastern remains India's largest branded spice exporter for 24 years, a subsidiary of Norway-based Orkla ASA. The company operates 9 manufacturing units and an extensive distribution network across India.
Namaskaram to all the people who are joining us from Cochin. Today we are having two simultaneous conferences. I am actually delighted to be here today. This is our home markets. This is my home for the brands. Bangalore and Karnataka being the home to MTR and Cochin being home to the Eastern brand. All of us are extremely proud of these brands. These are local brands. They reflect our culture. They reflect our heritage. They reflect our daily lives, and they participate in our daily lives. And therefore, it's an extremely proud moment for us at Orkla and as MTR and Eastern to be doing what we are doing here today. I must start by informing you that as of 10:21 this morning, our issue has been fully subscribed. And that is really good because it tells us the love and the interest that the investors have shown in this brand. Both Sunena and I have done about 100 investor meetings, and now this is the 4th roadshow that we have done. We've spoken to hundreds, if not thousands of people who are interested in this company, and I can only tell you that in our entire journey, whether it was in India, whether it was Gujarat, in Ahmedabad, Rajkot, whether it was in Hong Kong, Singapore, London, wherever we met an Indian, he was a consumer of MTR and he was a consumer of Eastern. So we have only met friends, we have only met people who have loved our brands, and therefore the response that we are getting today is nothing new or nothing unexpected. It's the love that is being poured by investors to participate in our journey. Markets, and we have a share of about 22% in the branded spice exports business. So our brands are a very, very strong competitive advantages. We are sitting on a very strong competitive advantage in terms of market shares as well. Now, to be successful in India, you also need to be very strong as far as your supply chain is concerned. Supply chain for us consists of procurement, it consists of manufacturing, and it consists of distribution. So let's talk about procurement and manufacturing. I must say that the Eastern acquisition added a lot of value to our company and actually strengthened our overall procurement perspective. After integrating Eastern into our organization, we have got a very strong procurement practice which tracks the agricultural crops that we buy right from seeds till harvest, and then we participate in the APMC mandis to buy these products every week for 52 weeks in a year. We take different kinds of strategies depending upon the crops that we get, but we do have a very strong procurement system because commodities tend to be a very important part of our business.
Today I will take you through our key financial highlights and performance of Orkla India. Orkla India has consistently delivered double-digit revenue growth in the medium to long term, and this growth has been in line with the category growth. We have delivered revenue growth of 13% between 2010 to 2020, and also post the acquisition of Eastern, which concluded in 2021, we grew again at 13.2% for the period 22 to 2024. For the period reported in the RHP, growth was impacted largely on account of two external factors, and it was largely led by the performance in financial year 2025. The primary reason for growth softening in FY 2025 was very deep levels of deflation in the spices category. Chili constitutes roughly 30% of the total raw materials that we procure. It is our most important and our biggest raw material. Chili prices in FY 2025 declined by over 30%, which resulted in lower price realization for us too. As you can see on the slide, nearly 67% of Orkla India's revenues comes from spices. The selling price of pure spices mirrors that of the market price. So despite a volume growth of 5.5%, you can see that the value growth of spices was a negative 1.3%, and this was on account of a nearly 7% decline in our prices on account of us having to pass on the raw material cost decline to our consumers partly.